Skateboarding didn't wait for permission. It took empty parking lots, cracked sidewalks, and abandoned pools and turned them into playgrounds. No coaches, no referees, no rulebook handed down from above. Skaters wrote their own rules, designed their own arenas, and built a global community on 4 wheels and a wooden plank. From Tony Hawk landing the first 900 to kids in small towns learning kickflips from YouTube videos, this movement rewrote what a sport could be. And here's the part that gets interesting. Someone picks up a board, falls dozens of times, and keeps going until they land one trick. A whole culture decided that rejection was just the starting line. There's something driving that, something worth looking at a little closer. Nobody really talks about this part of skateboarding. The trick isn't the hard part. Standing at the top of that rail, knowing exactly how much it's going to hurt when you miss, and dropping in anyway. That's where the real work happens. That's courage, not the absence of fear, but choosing to move forward because something matters more than the fear itself. And then there's the thing that separates skaters from everyone who tried once and gave up. Getting back up. Not once, not twice, over and over for a single trick. Persistence isn't hoping you'll land it eventually. It's knowing the landing is inevitable if you refuse to stop. These two forces together, the courage to begin and the persistence to continue. That's the heartbeat of every skater who ever ollied off a curb. Once you see these traits in yourself, they don't disappear. That courage you tap into before dropping into a bowl. It's sitting there, waiting when you're ready to ask for the promotion you've earned. When you finally start the business you've been sketching on napkins. When you stop avoiding the hard conversation. And that persistence, the one that kept you attempting the same trick until your shins were bruised and your palms were scraped raw. That's the difference between people who dream and people who actually get there. The boardroom, the relationship, the creative project collecting dust, they're just different kinds of rails and ramps. You already know the approach. You've been practicing without even realizing it. Courage to begin when nothing is certain. Persistence to keep going when everything says stop. Skateboarding gave you these tools. Now take them everywhere.